Hi everyone, Adam Zeiss here for crackberry.com. I'm going to take a quick look at the native Tasks application for BlackBerry smartphones. It's one of the many applications that comes pre-installed on all devices. A lot of people don't use it, a lot of people swear by it, so we're just going to take a quick look and see what it has to offer. It's really a no-frills application. There's not really a whole lot going on or anything to master about it, but once you fire it up, see we have our blank screen here, so we'll go ahead and add a new task. So we hit our menu key and select new, and we're going to say we have to work. And under status here we have not started, in progress, completed, waiting, and deferred. So depending on the status of the application or the task, you can change the option in here. And then we have our priority. We have a high, normal, and low. So you can rank your tasks depending on priority with those three options. And we have our due down the bottom here. We can set the due date, so we'll have it set for Friday at 5 o'clock. We can choose the time zone. It's set to the default time zone. And we also have our reminder. We can choose either relative, which will let us pick a time relative to the due date, or we can choose an actual date to have it due. And then down here we have our recurrence. We can choose daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. So say something we have to do every 3 days, and then it'll show you it occurs every 3 days. And down here you can set the date for when the task ends. And then we have our categories. Business, personal. You can add different categories, so you can have tasks spread out through any kinds of categories. And then we also have notes down the bottom here. So we go ahead and save that, and we see that it shows up there, and we have our exclamation mark next to it because it's a high priority. And then we have a bunch of new options that show up. So we can open the task to edit it, we can delete it. If we have them marked as completed where they were checked off, we can delete just the completed ones. We can change it to in progress, you can hide the completed, anything like that. And in our options, real quick, we just have our sort options, so we can sort them by subject, priority, due date, or status. So pretty much tweak that to your liking to get your tasks organized the way you need them. Then we have our snooze for when the alarm goes off, for so you can set your snooze time for anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes. We have confirm delete, and then it shows you the number of entries down the bottom there. So if we click on our task, it brings us into the edit there. Here we can do our mark completed, and then it'll show that it's completed there. We see we have our hide completed option, so that's going to show that. And since this was a recurring one, it's going to keep it in there, but say we change it down the bottom here. We'll drop our recurrence to none and save it, and then we'll go ahead and mark it completed, and it disappears because we have our hide completed set. So we can do show completed, and we'll see that there shown up there. So that's pretty much it. You can play around with it. You can add a ton of tasks for different things. You know, you can use it for shopping lists or anything like that, or to-do lists, or whatever you need to get done. But native application installed on all BlackBerry devices, very useful, and that's all there is to it. That's the Tasks application for BlackBerry smartphones.